what's going on, guys? Matthew B. Haynes here, aka the Clock Master. So we're gonna just talk about Hitmonkey really quickly in this video, guys. So Marvel's Hitmonkey actually releases tomorrow on Hulu, November 17th. But Hulu sent me the screeners a few days ago. I just haven't had the time to really get to it up until today and yesterday, and I got a chance to watch about maybe 5 or 6 episodes of the season. So we're gonna talk a little bit about my brief thoughts on this. Should you give this a chance? Brief positives, negatives, and stuff like that in this video. So make sure to subscribe if you want to see more reviews just like this. This show is actually starring Olivia Munn, Jason Sudeikis, and George Takei. And honestly, I didn't know anything about Hitmonkey at all prior to this. Like I saw the trailer for it and I was like, okay, this is interesting. It's a Marvel character. Did some research, saw some things about the character, but honestly didn't know anything about this. And I can easily tell you don't need to know anything about this to get into this show. I do think the animation style is very unique and the story is very interesting. This is definitely a comedic thing and it's brutal. Like, this thing is extremely brutal, and definitely fans of styles of like Deadpool. It reminds me very similar to Deadpool and to the comedic style of Deadpool. And it's weird thinking about this this monkey that's a hit monkey and like wields like this, like what's that cool about like a katana wielding suit wearing monkey that is an assassin? Like, it's very interesting and it's weird, but it's also really cool at the same time. So I didn't know what to really expect with this, but really honestly, guys, going into this from the jump, the first episode really sets up Jason Sudeikis' character and gets him in there, kind of establishes the type of person that he is, and then he meets this monkey, and then I won't really get into exactly what happens, but if you watch the trailer you can kind of figure that out. And then this monkey just goes on a path to becoming an assassin. So that's pretty much honestly what I can say about the story. The plot is not an entirely deep plot. It does have a story where there is a motivation for this monkey and there is a motivation for the character, and their bond does have a backstory to it and does have some connective tissues to it, but it's not like an overly deep story where you have to understand a whole bunch of lore and read a whole bunch of this and do all that just to really get into it. It's not that type of show. So honestly, the animation style is interesting and it grew on me. The first time I saw it, I was like, okay, it's different, but the action is really good in this, and it's actually worth a watch. It surprised me just because I didn't know what to expect from this, honestly, genuinely speaking, because it's a Marvel product or a Marvel project on Hulu that has no connection to the Disney Plus world. And obviously there was other stuff like MODOK, and then you hear about other series that didn't do so well. So you might think that this is in the same boat, but personally, I think this one is really good, and it's interesting enough to definitely get another season or for you to give it a watch, just because the animation is good, the fighting is good, the jokes are good enough for me. And yeah, I mean, the monkey's dope as a monkey. It's all like this really is a monkey. A fighting monkey with a katana that's just doing monkey killing assassin stuff. So it's not much I can really say about that. Again, I keep going on the animation because the animation really is good. It kind of gives me this it gives me an anime vibe in mixed with Western fusion kind of style to it. This is based in Japan for the most part, at least where I watched. It's addicting. I think like I was able to watch episode after episode without having to worry about pacing issues or getting bored. It was interesting enough for me to continue watching and be like, because I have a rule with the show, like I'd watch maybe about 3 episodes to see where it's at, and if I'm not really interested by the 3rd episode, I normally check out. So I was able to make it through about halfway through the season, a little over halfway through the season, and really just enjoy it and just watch episode after episode. So I'm not sure if Hulu's releasing all of these episodes the same time. I think they are. Tomorrow, I guess you'll find out. But yeah, that's it, guys. I didn't want to really film a reaction to this show either, just because I really wanted to just watch it and you know, just really just get a whole feel for it and be able to watch it in time, just so I can give you guys my thoughts, my brief thoughts on this, and definitely say give it a watch, man. Like if you're into the Deadpool style and just brutal action, and because the action is brutal, guys, like it is brutal. I didn't think they were going to go in certain directions that they did with the action sequences. So yeah, give it a shot, man. Give it a shot. As for a rating, if I were to give this a rating, honestly, legit, I'd give it like a 8. Bro talk. Like the characters, I mean, some of the other side characters are really interesting. Olivia Munn's character is interesting. They also set up some other deeper storylines that sort of, I would say, well, air quote, deeper storylines that kind of set up on the side, and they correlate with each other in one way or the other. So I mean, her character is pretty dope. So I mean, I think just for those reasons, and just the action and the camaraderie, and just a monkey with a sword, man, like how could you not like that? So give it a shot, man. It's 20 minutes an episode roughly. If you watch the first couple episodes and it's not for you, then that's fine, honestly. Like and the cool thing about it too is that there is some comic book references as well. Like there are some characters in this show that are, you know, other Marvel characters that you may have heard of or not have heard of and stuff like that. So, and there's also some other direct references too to some other Marvel characters. So I think that's pretty dope. I think it's pretty dope. So anyways, that's my review for Marvel's Hit Monkey. Nothing too crazy on this one. Definitely give it a shot. I thought it was fun. I liked it. So it has my stamp of approval. Give it a shot. It releases on Hulu tomorrow, November 17th. Check it out. And yeah, that's it for me. Make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Clockmaster